Hello everyone, Minky here with the next pod of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. So I've done my training off screen, and today we're continuing on. I have not had my Route 102 counter yet, or my Route 102 encounter. So hopefully we get something cool. I know we can get Rolts on this route, but obviously, like, we need to encounter them, and they're pretty rare, and it's I don't know. I just gotta hope that I don't get well. Like I said, I've got the no repeats rule in place, so we've at least got that. So hopefully. Our first encounter, not counting repeats, is Rolts. And speaking of which, we're getting an evolution. That's why I've leveled up this way, because like these two are level 9, and I figured Dusty Fly, I'll get up to level 6, and then we'll get them close to level 7. So then when they, when we start today, I can reveal what evolution they are as well. So, that'd be really nice. Oh wow, I didn't even check the level on Taylor, wow. Yeah, yellow shirt in the battle sprite, white shirt in the overworld sprite, by the way. Alright, what evolution do we get? No benefit, by the way, to keeping them as a Warrenpul in this one. Oh, I think it's Kazcoon. I'm gonna say Kazcoon. Oh no, I got Silcoon. Alright, that works. Wow, well, I'm pretty sure it's rarer to get a male Silcoon in that case, because of the IVs or something. Not the IVs, but some sort of weirdness or whatever. It's what I mean. It's weird things that DVs, is it? I don't know. I can't remember. I just know that males are more commonly, well, as far as I remember, last time I checked, it's most commonly males that evolve into Kazcoon, and females. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I am wrong because, I've received information before. By the way, first gym, by the way. No, but yeah, I've seen the information before, and it's been wrong. For multiple things, and one of them I did go over in Gen 1/8, which I'll link down below. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it anyway. If not, I'll mention. Well, I'll put it in the description just in case anyway. And then there's another thing that in Gen 2, of all things, actually, that I learned wrong as well. So that's apparently not the case. So I'll have to look into that, of course. It's But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I might take some good salt, but as far as I'm aware, what's it called? As far as I'm aware, male Wurmple are more likely to evolve into Kazcoon, female into Silcoon, but that's not that's obviously not a guarantee. So, Alright, we didn't get a shiny Rolts. Maybe we'll get. No, I don't think we're gonna get defeated Rolts, because you can get some good because you can get some odd things happening here. You can get a shiny Rolts, you can get, I think you can have the Silcoon. No, I've heard that you can get the Silcoon faint the Rolts as well. As long as you get like a good I'm guessing something like a positively physical attack nature, and the Rolts gets a negatively physical defense nature, and other such stuff, but I've never seen that happen myself. I think I've seen maybe one. No, I've seen it happen once maybe, but that was like on YouTube instead, and not myself. So So yeah, that's how you catch Pokemon. If you're here already, and But yeah, that's Rolls. I figured I'd do that now because I want to check some out actually. Now I think about it. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, it does actually spawn the Pokédex. Okay, cool. That's actually really nice, actually. I would have thought they wouldn't have because it was like a scripted battle, so I don't know. It's really weird. Oh yeah, I have B. I can run. Lotad, are you serious? Oh, this is a grass type. Oh, I was thinking of what's it called? Sea Dart. I was thinking of Sea Dart, to be honest. But no, I've just realised as well how powerful I am here. Alright, cool. I would have preferred a poison there because I've also heard, you know, I've heard that poisoning and burning helps you catch Pokemon as well. I know paralysis and sleep and possibly freeze help as well, which makes sense. But poisoning and burning, that doesn't really make, well, maybe burning I guess, but not really poisoning. Alright, Lotad. What do we want from you? Or not what do we want from you? Ludicolo. Lombre. I wasn't expecting Lotad, to be honest. I guess Tad Bray. Let's look at this. Tad Bray Colo? Nah, that's not really. That's just a mishmash. If anything. Oh, Ludi Colo Ludi. Ludibray? Nah, that sounds a bit weird. I think that's the only place. I think this is the only place. Yeah, no, not Britain. I think this is the only place as well, by the way, that you can get Rolts at. So I'm out of luck of Roltsers now for this LP. Which, by the way, this LP, this Pokemon, the Pokemon that I get in this run don't actually count towards the no repeats rule that I have for other Let's Plays. As in, like, I have a rule for myself, if you will, for the channel. That's all. Nah. Lombre. Herbmole. Yeah, let's go with Herbmole. Should I? No, I don't know, because this is an awkward Pokemon. This is really, I'm sorry I'm taking a while. But no, I have a rule for my channel where I don't repeat Pokemon, you know, if I can help it. You know, so like, for example, if I use a, you know, a Venusaur in a Let's Play, I can't use a Venusaur again unless I outright need to get a Venusaur for whatever reason, right? Or if it's good for the team or something, you know, really good for the team or whatever I'm going for, right? Nuzlocks don't count towards that. I'm not going to count this towards that because I have little control over what I can actually get. So this Lotad, which will eventually obviously become a Ludicolo, they don't count. They're completely like, I can use the Ludicolo in the future if I want to still without it interfering because it's not. This doesn't count. So I want to call him Luditad. Yeah. Yeah, I think Luditad. So yeah, I can I'm completely fine to use Ludicolo in the future. I'm completely fine to use Swampert, Beautifly, and Linoon. So that's actually completely fine. So yeah, that's these four and whatever members I get in the future, completely fine to use. Which, by the way, that's another thing. If my first spawn in what's it called, Petalburg Woods, if my first spawn there is a Wurmple, I can deny that because I don't know if it's going to evolve into a Silcoon or a Cascoon. And since there's, well, I think it can't anyway, in the sense that I don't have to catch them because I don't know if they're going to evolve into Silcoon or Cascoon, because you can't choose at that point, right? You can't choose, you're just there, right? In future Let's Plays, yeah, I'll catch them because maybe they'll evolve into Cascoon in this case. But in this one, I'm not going to, because, again, I'm trying to make it easier for myself. But, if I do encounter Cascoon as my first encounter here, because it's obviously not Silcoon, I will then actually catch them, because then it's not a repeat. So, you know, even though it's the same evolution branch, you know, but if it's a Pokemon that you can control, like, if it's Eevee, for example, let's say you find wild Eevees in different routes, right? If it's something like Eevee, you can get them up to the number of evolutions you can actually get, right? What did I start to Silcoon for? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So, for example, let's say I can't give any like proper examples, but let's say, just for the sake of argument, you know, you find EVs in every route in Generation 1, right? Let's just say hypothetically, right? In Route 1, you'd have to catch one, assuming that's the first encounter. In Route 2, you'd have to catch one, assuming that's the first encounter. In Route 3, you have to catch one. But in Route 4 onwards, obviously, you don't have to because there's no other evolutions, right? Obviously, if you don't find one in Route 2, but you do find one in Route 4, you know, I would imagine so anyway. I'd imagine you have to get all of them because you're getting all those different evolutions, right? Yeah, I'm gonna poison this out. I don't want to take the risk. That's what I would imagine so anyway, and that's also assuming that you can actually get the Firestone, Thunderstone, and Waterstone for them. And it's also the fact of obviously, like, if this is Generation 2. You've also got to be able to get Espeon and Umbreon, and you know, you've got to be able to get all of them. Like, if there's like no Firestones, no Evolutionary Stones early on, I would imagine then, yeah, you would have to wait a good while for them. It really depends on like accessibility. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what I'm imagining it to be anyway. So, I keep forgetting I have the running boots. But yeah, that's kind of idea that I'm going with, if you will, for this. You know, because the thing is, I don't have any control over Wurmple. You know, but I guess as well, if Wurmple is my first encounter, then what would happen then is, like, if I was going for harder rules, I would be able to get the Wurmple, right? But if I've got the no repeats rule in place, and I get Silcoon again in this case from that Wurmple, then that would evoke that Silcoon. Like, I wouldn't be able to use that Silcoon, but then I would be allowed to get another encounter in Petalburg Woods. That's what I would imagine anyway, assuming the no repeats rule is active, you know. But yeah, that's what I would be going for, I guess. And then obviously the whole no repeats rule for the channel, you know, that's not like that's not tied to the Nuzlocke, that's tied to the channel instead. You know, so well, even then, it's not even tied to the Let's Play. That's the thing, it's not tied to the Let's Play whatsoever. So, you know, if in the future Let's Play I do end up using Beautifly, it's fine, it's whatever, you know, it doesn't mean anything because, well, this Beautifly doesn't mean anything in terms of the grand scheme of things, you know. You know, because I'm not, because it's a Nuzlocke, I can't control what I get, you know. Not really, I can control a little bit, but not an awful lot. You know, not only a little bit. Like I probably could have encountered a Lotad or Lumber in a different route, then gone back to Route 1 or 2 to make sure that I get rolls. But then chances are, I probably would have then been stuck with like a really weak Pokemon and strong Pokemon as well to only catch it with no Fault Swipe or anything. Like you can't prepare for that. You know, you can only prepare for it if you get the right Pokemon for it. You know, like you can't like or like if you found like a Smeargle or something and you were able to, that's your first encounter, and you were able to like learn, you know, get it to learn Fault Swipe and Spore and whatever, you know, those kinds of moves. But here, it's like you're kind of out of luck for the most part. So, yeah, it's quite the, you know, stuff. I've just remembered as well, there's a double battle coming up not too far from here actually. So that's going to be something, and I think they both have grass types as well. A Lotad and a Seedot. So that's not going to be fun. Because I'm obviously going to have to, you know, deal with... Well, I mean, I guess I could use Dusty Fly. I mean, obviously Dusty Fly's really good there anyway, because they've got poison moves. Please don't tell me poison control. I don't think it does. I don't imagine it does. But at least it can harden. You know, at least I've got a stalling move for that. But yeah, and then I've got 6 Lagoons, so they can probably do good there. Alright, good. Again, I'm kind of out of touch with it, so I kind of expected that to do nothing anyway. But you know, I'm thinking like, you know, I've got to be. I'm just, you know, I don't know. Just getting the hang of things again. Oh hey, a critical hit. I look forward to none of those in this LP. This is, I miss this generation, to be honest. Like, I really do, because it's been just so long. You know, I want to play it again. I'm looking forward to a future Let's Play that most of you probably can predict. Well, hopefully all of you can predict it. Yeah, I'm gonna plant one each of these. Because I can come back to this in a bit and get some more berries and whatnot. You know, because I've got the clock set for it, so that should be fine. Just a matter of remembering to come back for them. You know, which shouldn't be too hard, because I'm probably not going to make too much of a dent in Petalburg Woods, to be fair. Because we're already at 8.5 minutes as in the recording, and I doubt we're gonna get that far in just 12 or so minutes, because I'm aiming for 30 to 35 minutes in this Let's Play, typically. Especially since I've kind of got like an end goal, you know, number of parts kind of thing, so, you know. So I'm hoping to be able to complete this in a set amount of time. So I'm also thinking of doing training off screen, but I might also like do certain training on screen as well. I'm not entirely sure there. But, you know, we'll see, I guess. Oh, yeah, right, for new encounter place as well. Gotta remember that as well. In fact, because of that... Oh, hang on a minute. We've got 2 new encounters. Yeah, we've got this route as well. So yeah, we should... In fact, when does Wingull spawn? Alright, please not to the route left of me. They do... What do they spawn everywhere, man? But Lagoon spawns barely anywhere. Like, why? I mean, I guess there's linings in places, so yeah. But yeah, I want to make sure I'm up to par, you know, for the catching. And the thing is as well, I have to catch the Wingull if they spawn. Like I can't not catch them. And if I faint them, that's my encounter gone for the route. You know, I can't do it anymore. So if I get Wingull, I'm stuck with Wingull. Alright. Encounter time. Oh, nice. Okay, we got Poochyena. Nice. Alright. So yeah, that's okay, I might as well get the both encounters then before the end of the part, so I've got a full team I can train up. Oh hey, Astonish on a Dark type. That's not very effective. That's great that I'm actually using Astonish against a Dark type, and it's useful, you know. And he got the flinch on the first try as well. That's kind of cool. Like you wouldn't often see this, you know, outside of a Nuzlocke. Alright, I'm a little bit on edge if I keep going, so that's another thing, by the way, you might have noticed earlier, I have another Great Ball. Yeah, that's courtesy of Sigiscoon right there. Or Piccoon, I've got to remember to call them by their names. But hey, second encounter, second Pokemon even I should say. Nice one. I already have a nickname for you. I think this is what I typically nicknamed them as a kid. Not like that, I spell it correctly. So yeah, I'll go with that one then, another nostalgic one for me. And then we've got to do Petalburg. So remember, if it's a Wurmple, which it likely will be, or Silcoon, then I can skip. But if it's anyone else, I have to catch. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Sigiscoon. Oh, not Sigiscoon, sorry. What did I name my Lotad? Whatever Lotad's name is, that's what I'm going with. Shroomish? First try Shroomish. Wow. That's actually amazing. Shroomish is supposed to be rare. I mean, that gives me 2 grass types and 2 water types as well, though. That's a little bit awkward, but you know, that's another thing I just thought as well. Actually, there's like a gym leader rule as well. Like you can only have Pokemon equal to the number of Pokemon that they have. So, for example, I think Roxanne has 3 Pokemon, which are 2 Gigis and a Nosepass. In which case, she obviously has 3 Pokemon. Well, she has 3 Pokemon. Therefore, you have to use 3 Pokemon against her. Therefore, you know, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try and do that. Maybe I'll try and test myself a little bit more than kind of what's expected of me as a late. But you know, and yeah, I'm hardening because obviously I'm trying to be cautious of the Shroomish. I don't want to faint them, you know. Which makes Harden a really good move in this LP as well. So that's kind of a really cool thing about Nuzlocke is, like, yeah, you get RNG and you can get really bad RNG, like a critical hit at the worst possible time or whatever, and it's more so going to happen than not, you know. But like at other times you get stuff like this where Harden is really useful, you know, like, or more useful than it usually is, you know, and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You know, it's really nice, I think. I mean, I've kind of proven this point before on my channel, ironically, although this was before. This was like before I tore down everything. Fortunately, that is going to be up in one of my LP movies, so at least there's that. But yeah, twice now I've shown moves that aren't, or shown things that aren't really common, but now they're kind of useful. You know, like this Harden. And also Lotad's Astonish on a Dark type. Yeah, that's really nice. Alright, I feel confident now where we are. Everyone's been the first catcher as well. Yeah, so far, nice. 5 Pokemon caught, not including my starter, and all of them have been the first catcher. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna call you Mishy, I think. No, I'm gonna call you Mishroom. Yeah. Something cool, if you will. Mishroom, yeah, that's kind of nice. Alright. Oh, you're poisoned, but fortunately I have just the cure. Yeah, Pesky Berries are fine, I can use here. Probably should have bought some antidotes, but that's fine. They would have cost me anyway. Dude, get out of the way, man. Alright, what's our second encounter? Oh, Puchena, nice. Wow, there's a Pokeball symbol next to one of them. I wonder how rare that's going to be. But yeah, hey, we can actually, well, I'm pretty sure we fainted a few last time, but... No, yeah, of course we did, before but that's before we got Pokeballs. This time though, we get to faint anyone we come across. Which is actually kind of nice in a way. Not nice, but you know what I mean, you know. Oh, howling. Yeah, I'm gonna try to train up everyone as well. Yeah, in between parts. Because again, I'm trying to be cautious with this. Yeah, getting back into the swing of things, if you will. Oh gosh, they're actually growling quite a bit actually. I'm gonna start growling. Just to bring their attack down a little bit. Okay, nice, they missed. I wasn't counting how many howls he did, so I don't know how many they did. Probably only 2, because I growled them twice and that brought it back down to only 3 damage per, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, I know there's a trainer here we can take on. Let me just see who's good. The thing is, I don't know if I'll take him on with 6 of them, yeah. But because it's Wurmple, I'm gonna be careful with them, and I'm actually gonna just start with 6 of them. Yeah, this guy's cool, but because he's got a full team of 6 Wurmple in Ruby and Sapphire, in Emerald he's only got 4 for some reason, which is so weird. And oh, they're level 3. Yeah, I should be fine then. Because I was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be cautious about their poison sting. Gotta be careful about that, but no, they're level 3, so they're fine. Completely fine. Just swap to someone else then, I guess. Now, how much you want to bet the different levels? Who do we go for? I'm not gonna swap to those 2. Which, by the way, as far as I'm aware, poison, if a Pokemon is poisoned and they faint due to that poison, even if you're not in a battle, that still counts as a loss. So I had to heal them. Even though I'm not going to the center just yet, I had to heal them. So that's why I healed them, even though, you know. But fortunately that's a berry. I can get more berries and just grow more. So it's all good. And yeah, this is well, for my first encounter today, Luditad is doing pretty well. I should probably switch though, because they're doing like 3 damage. Oh, critical hit! Alright, that's you're returning Luditad. Let's do Groundy. I haven't shown off Groundy today. Wow, first critical hit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how I handle this. You know, I'm looking forward to the rest of to the latter half, really. Whether I can manage, you know. But yeah, it's there's a lot to go through. Alright. Sweet, we got a Parlor's healed. Alright, that's oh, a Kazcoon. That would have been so cool if I got a Kazcoon. I mean, of course, a Kazcoon is our third encounter. You know, that would have been kind of cool if I got a Kazcoon, but at the same time, I don't know because that would have then been 2 bug types. So, oh, that reminds me actually. That I've just realised as well. I'm gonna need to get. I might need to get some HM users, and I've heard that the rule for that is you're allowed to get a HM user if you really need one. Like if you don't have any spare, you know, if you don't have any Pokemon that fit the bill, you can just go get one. But they're not allowed to count towards your team, if you will. So you're allowed to use them in your team just to get, like, if you need to surf somewhere or whatever, but you can't outright use them as part of your team as if they were one of your members of the Nuzlocke, if you will. Alright, well here we are, here's the end of today's part. Or here's where I'm going to end the part even, I should say. Yeah, here, well, I'll train out my Pokemon, I'll heal up as well, because I'm pretty down for the count in a minute. For half part. You know, I need to heal up. I'll train up as well. I'll get some levels up, and you know, hopefully, we'll be good for this. Like I said, I'm gonna not try and make it too crazy. I'm gonna try and be reasonable, but at the same time, I want to try and get something good going, if you will. I want to try and I don't want to make it too hard either. So, you know, just bear with me as we go along. Well, that's it. Like I said, that's it for today. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really minky day.